So it's simple. I don't think it's an outrageous thing to ask for, that there is some sort of organized effort by the federal government, an investigation, to get to the bottom of this. Why isn't there one?
Well, I think because we've seen the media line, which Dr. Fauci has unfortunately promoted over and over, which is the idea that the Wuhan lab was involved in COVID-19 in any way, was false. That's what they've said over and over. You're a conspiracy theorist, they said. Dr. Fauci has said, this was a naturally originating virus. We shouldn't ask questions. Turns out, Tucker, there are a lot of really legitimate questions, and I mean a lot of really legitimate questions about the potential involvement of a lab. We need to get to the bottom of it. Dr. Fauci, by the way, knew very well. His emails tell us he knew in January of 2020 that there was a possible lab connection there. Of course, he also knew about his connection to gain-of-function research at that same lab, and yet he was dishonest about it and continues to be dishonest about it. That's a big problem.
If you, when pressed in public as a scientist, declare that disagreeing with you is the same as attacking science and, quote, the truth, haven't you by definition disqualified yourself from talking about science? If you take the Stalinist position that you are personally science, you are personally truth, why should we listen to anything you say?
Yeah, and it shows you that he's really not interested in a fair and open inquiry. He's not interested in the facts, and he's tried to prevent the facts from getting to the American public. The American public deserves the truth. They can be trusted with the truth. They deserve to have the truth. That's why I think that the U.S. government needs to declassify everything it knows about the origins of COVID-19, but we need a congressional investigation. Dr. Fauci needs to testify about his role in any gain-of-function research, and we also need to know if people within the U.S. government tried to prevent the government, our intelligence agencies, from figuring out and finding out if this, in fact, did have a lab connection, the COVID-19 virus.